latest project, and it's to do with the motorbike, but it's not actually on the bike itself. I bought a house with my other half a year ago, and the garage has kind of ended up being one of the last projects to be done. And I've decided that now is the time. So my garage is like a grey concrete brick, dusty, crappy. The floor is painted green. It's just not a great space, and I love working on my bike. I want a comfortable space to work in. So I just thought I'd bring you along with me while I transformed it. So a lot of garages are built from brick, so I'll show it you in time lapse because it's much quicker this way. If only the painting had done that. I decided to paint cheap style emulsion straight onto brickwork. This stuff pretty much drinks paint, so it meant that many evenings were spent whacking a decent coat of paint on this one. In future, what I would have done better was I would have put some form of undercoat or coating on it so that that first layer of paint would have gone much better. But do you know what? The white, the brightness, makes it a much brighter space to work in. So that I'm really chuffed about. Now, what's happening down here? Okay, so there was a sink here. In fact, if you see the old picture there, you can see what it looks like. There was a sink unit here. Really small. So what I've done is I've used a hacksaw, cut the pipe off, capped it off so that the water doesn't go completely everywhere. At this point I would like to note that although I emptied the contents of the garage to enable me to do the project, the only thing that's still in here is a running machine and 2 motorbikes. The conservatory looks, well, I don't think I've ever seen it look so full. It's not a conservatory right now. All of the kit has been removed out there, so I really do need to crack on with this project, because I'm pretty sure that the rest of the family are going to want that room back. Bought an engine, blew half the budget, not even a little bit, sorry. Bought an engine. So this is an SV650. I think it came from a 1999 bike, fundamentally the same version of the engine that's in my bike currently. And this is really exciting because this is going to mean that I can do loads of close-up videos. I know that some of you guys have already put requests for videos you'd love to see, so that's fantastic. Add on to the comments for me for other videos you'd like to see. I do read them all and I try to respond to them all as well. It's absolutely caked in road crud. So it's gonna need a bit of love. It's gonna be a little bit of time on this one to get it up and running. But this is gonna feature in some upcoming videos. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. As we move over from the engine, you can see that I have installed a new sink and tap unit. The sink unit came online, so that was about 20 quid. Brand new, funny enough. It was one that someone had bought to do up their home with and didn't end up using, so we're selling it for next to nothing, so thank you very much. Tap unit, well, that was an incredible find. That was up in the loft. To be fair, it was in such a state, you look like you just skip it. A little bit of love with a Dremel drill and some auto sole, and it came out looking completely brand new. So really chuffed with that, and the best thing about that, of course, is that I've got the extendable hose on there to wash parts. So we've talked about the new engine, we've talked about the new sink, that's fantastic. Well, actually what it's sitting on, this worktop, actually came courtesy of my aunt. One that she had in the shed that she wasn't using anymore, and I went, I've got a really great place for that to go. This pegboard that's here now is actually a 4-foot X retail bay, so like you see in shops, and so is the bottom 2 shelving units as well. So those are the metal shelvings with the correct brackets that fit. So I went to a second-hand place, and actually these were the shop's own fixtures and fittings. So I offered him a price, offered him 60 quid for all the bits, including the hooks as well, and he sold me the 4-foot bay. And do you know what? In comparison to some of the pin pegboards I've seen sold online, the scale and the size of these, not to mention the cost, I got a fantastic bargain. I'm really chuffed. It's getting quite late, so hopefully the light's going to be okay for this part of the video, but check it out. So phenomenal. It's a carpet that's been recalled by the manufacturer, so it got skipped, so I got it completely for free. It's pretty much brand new. I don't really have the best kind of car to be messing about and driving with this, so look, woohoo, roof down, see, fits no problem.
here's the interesting thing. You'll see that I've actually fitted a carpet into the garage floor, and as bonkers as that might sound, actually I'm really chuffed about it. First of all, it provides a great level of insulation. Also, it's much more comfortable to kneel down on. Now, just in case, because let's face it, I'm working with dirty, potentially wet, oily bikes, you'll notice that there's a secondary piece of carpet over the top, almost like a sacrificial kind of carpet if you like, which means if I do get any spills, it's not a big drama, I can just swap it out. Like lots of garage doors out there, my one's made of wood and the insulation factor on that isn't fantastic. So when I cut the carpet, I actually cut it about 4 inches longer than I needed it to be, which means that when the garage door is closed, you'll see that it actually lips up against the garage door. This means that any potential draft coming from the bottom is completely excluded, and then when the garage door is opened, that small sort of 3 inch, 4 inch piece of carpet just lies down over the front and provides quite a nice ramp. So it's just a little tweak really that makes a bit of a difference. So there we have it, one fully kitted garage ready to rock and roll with a whole new set of videos. Thanks for watching, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for all of your amazing comments. I really appreciate it.